Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner. Hello, ouch. Hello, come in and say hi, you guys. We are going to be working on our cover this morning, and talking about the kits and all the things. Oh, gee willikers, hang on, let me turn the sound off on this. There we go. We are going to be making the cover for this really cute lemon book that we're going to be doing. In the description of the video is a link if you would like to purchase a kit. I didn't bring one in here to show you all what was in it, and there was some really fun stuff in there, but I'll show it to you on the next video. So, you will get one envelope, one piece of floofy material. You'll get a lemon piece. This is not a lemon piece. This was just a spare piece that I had, so that way I could get more kits out of it, but it will be 2 pieces of lemon fabric. So, if you go in the description of the video is a link to the kit. Here it is right now. There are 2 kits. This is the kit number 1. If you want to get kit number 2, just shop around in the Shopify and you'll find it if there's any available. So, that's it. Today's videos, all of them are live and free, all on this lemon one. However, if you would like to make, a tip, if you'd like to leave me a tip, you can do so right there at the Ko-fi link. So, good morning, Barb. Good morning. Good morning, Deborah. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Carol. Hello. Thanks for spreading the mess. Or the blessings, all of that stuff. Debbie Zerker Fritz. Hello. Hello, Roberta. Did I see Roberta? Yep. And Margaret. Hello. Those of you who come on here and watch and don't say hello, hello to you also. Because it's fun to say hi. Good morning, Miss Sue. Listen, I'm awake. My dizzy spell has subsided from yesterday, so everyone who was concerned, thank you very much for your concern, but Jimmy Lou is good. Okay, so we're going to be starting like we do all of our other covers that we've done that are soft like this. You could totally create a hard book if you wanted to. I just have a lot of fun with these soft covers because they're soft and they're fun. So if you buy a kit, you'll get an envelope. Otherwise, these envelopes are 12. They're 12 by 9, so they'll be 6 by 9 when it becomes a book, which is a very nice size for a journal. Hey, Robin. Hello, Sharon. We're going to start out by using our Fabri-Tac, you guys. And we're just going to close this up. Just going to... And that's closed. Now we're going to spread it out. I'm good, Dana. I'm good. I'm actually doing really well. I know some of you were pretty concerned yesterday when I was having those dizzy spells on live. But I have a little sinus infection, so... But now I have medicine and it's all good. It's all good. That's going to drip, but that's okay. Hey, there's my girl, Alacia. How you doing, girly? We're working on lemons this morning. And this is going to become a cookbook, or a cookbook type journal. So, I just thought I wanted to show you how to do a cookbook style book. And, that we're going to do. Okay, so we're starting by putting our floofy piece on. And, if it's a little big, it's okay. We'll trim it down. So just adding glue. And then flipping over. Listen, I'm still getting used to this new glue bottle holder. And I think I really need to put the cap on when it's in this one. Otherwise, I'm going to have this happening. So, you know, put your glue cap on when it's in that holder. That's why I kind of like this one, because I can stick it in there and drop it down, and it kind of plugs its own hole because it's made all the drippings already. Sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and you don't want to change your stuff. So, yeah, I'm good. It's all good. Yeah, see, I think something's going on. Listen, I think quite honestly, we were outside most of the day on Sunday. And I think it just probably started with some congestion and all that stuff. And I think that's what happened. I got a little bit of allergies from being outside all day, and it just made me feel icky. So, you needed a cookbook style book? Awesome! If you're watching this over on YouTube, this is a previously recorded live video from Facebook. You can join my Facebook page over there if you'd like to find out more of the videos that I do, but I was going to put it over there so that they're all in one place. And we'll be working off and on all day on this book today, and maybe yet some tomorrow morning. So it all depends. All right, there we go. And we're just going to press this down. Okay, so my outside piece is this really pretty lemon piece. This is the piece I'm using outside. And then, like I said, I didn't have enough of both of the lemon fabrics, and I wanted to be able to offer you guys more, excuse me, more kits. So I just complemented with this. This is not an option. This is not an option for the cookbooks. This was just an extra piece I had laying around that coordinated nicely. So let's trim this off. So once you get your piece of floof on, okay, there are kits available. If you get a kit, your piece of floof is bigger than your envelope, so you'll have to trim it down. But I would rather give you a little bit more and have you have a little waste than to have it. Ooh, that glue is strong. I can smell that glue, I'll tell you what. Have you have a little bit of waste, or keep that for Christmas time and maybe you want to make snow with it. Hello, Miss Whitney. Yes, I am live. How are you doing? How's the kiddos? I hope all is good with you and your family. I don't keep that for Christmas, just so you know. If I need something snow-like for Christmas, I'll just get something. But if you're a keeper and you want to keep all the things, you go right ahead. Okay. Whoops. Don't cut your envelope, Jimmy Lou. I think my scissors are a little sticky or something because it keeps grabbing this stuff. And then we're just going to put those lemons over the top. Whitney, we're making a cookbook, girlie. Good morning, Debbie. Okay, so on this side, we're going to work with our outside piece first, which is this pretty lemon piece. So let's turn this over. And this is where my spoon really comes in handy, because you can't squirt on here and then spread. It just becomes messy. So using the back side of this plastic takeout spoon, there's a lot of different tools that you can use to do this part, but and then I just smear it. Okay, just smear it on there a little bit to get us going, and we're going to press this down right in the center of our fabric. Melissa White, you and there was someone else who keeps telling me that I have no messages. My messenger was messed up. I was having trouble getting messages the other day too, so you may need to resend it. Okay, if you sent me something, I'm assuming it's probably about the book that you should have gotten and maybe haven't, or maybe you did get it and you're excited to tell me about it. I have not seen messages, so just resend it. Okay, I am really good about answering messages, you guys, so if you ever message me and I don't get right back to you, you probably want to message me again. And it's not just me. It's other creators are having very similar problems also. I think I'd keep for a fabric master. Oh, okay. Yeah, or a snippet roll. You could use it for a snippet roll. Only thing is it comes apart really easily. Okay, Debbie Fritz. Yeah, see, if you're not hearing back from me, message me again. I really feel bad, but there isn't anything I can do about that. That is just Facebook being Facebook. And listen, on some of the update, I went on Chris Hunter's video last night. And I was like, oh wow, I have to like agree to some kind of like community standard thing before I can comment on her live. And here, Facebook has her set up some weird thing going on over there, and it is the updates is exactly what it is. And the updates really mess with all of us. Good morning, Estella. So glad that you're here. We have a new friend in the house, you guys. Everybody say hello. Now, if you have questions, you just go right ahead and ask, and I'll try to answer them as easily, as bestly as I can. I'm usually pretty good about catching the comments, but if you... Yeah, comment bot. Yeah. I think that's something new they're trying to roll out, and I think they're just messing with us, Whitney. I didn't know your mom's had it on it either. Well, I'll tell you what, Chris Hunter, they told Chris Hunter, I heard her say this last night, that there's no such thing as shadow banning here on Facebook, but they're liars, because they do it to me all the time. I get shadow banned so often, and it's something that more happens over on TikTok, where like if somebody just goes down and they hit like all your videos, or, you know, the thing, and then your videos don't get put out there as much. Well, I still insist. I insist. It has happened to me here on Facebook. They do. So whoever told her that is a big fat, well, you know. You know, I'm telling you, because you don't go from having hundreds of people watch you down to having 40 people watch you, and you can't tell me that's not a shadow ban. That is totally a shadow ban. Having people removed from your follower list, that's totally part of shadow banning. Those are all like typical descriptions of what a shadow ban is. And I was like, Facebook told you they don't do that? Well, then they need to fix something, because somebody's doing something over there. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're glad that you're here. We do a lot of paper crafting on this page, and if that's not your thing and you just like to hang out, we just like to hang out and have fun too. So it is all of the things. So yeah, and the comments are goofing up. Yeah, I know. There's so many things happening right now. This latest update was a real stinker. Hello, Joyful Rose. How are you? You guys, Joyful Rose, she sent me the most beautiful quilt. It is Sunbonnet Sue, and super duper cute. All right, we need to get this spread out here. We need a little more. And then I want to wipe my spoon off for the other side. Try not to get these fuzzies flown over to the other side. There we go. Now, I will tell you, Fabri-Tac is a stinky glue. However, if you want to sew on your cover, it's the best glue to use. But it's very smelly. So if you're sensitive to smells, then it's something that you want to take heed. So I am very blessed. Yes, I am. I agree. I have like the best followers. Y'all are so awesome. Give each other some hearts. Throw some hearts around out there for each other, because y'all do such a great job. And you're usually very good about welcoming new people. Words are hard this morning again, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Catherine. And if you're new and you're just sitting back there, hanging in the back watching, that's okay. You can hang out and watch with us. This is going to be a full day of activities. So we're going to work on some things with this book now. And then I'm going to take a little break. And I have a class that I need to attend at 10. And then when that's finished, I'm going to come back on live somewhere probably around noon. You're a lemon person. Awesome. So this book is available as a kit. You can purchase this as a kit so that you can get all the things too. Here's a link to the Shopify to the one. There's two styles that you can get, two different styles of lemon fabric. And so you get the fabric, the fuzzy piece of fabric, the envelope, and the inner piece. And then you're going to get a bunch of papers and things for the inside. Look at how pretty. I'm going to have to trim this down, you guys. Oh, and I'm so bad at cutting squared off. Well, here we go. We'll use the envelope as it. If I take my time, we might be okay. Hold on. Scoot it down a little bit more. Because I want to get a lot of that nice lemon fabric framed around the inside here. I have that rotary cutter out in the other room, and that is like my best friend when I'm cutting fabric to send to you guys. I'm not sending crooked fabric cuts anymore. Okay, so keep any leftover fabric that you might clip off, because you can use it in snippet rolls, you can use it in your tags and things like that. So, oh, I didn't do too bad. Okay, miter cut your corners. So you can get a kit if you want to make your own book. I will tell you, this book will be available for sale after it's completed. It may take us till tomorrow to finish because I have a couple of things to do today as well, so I can't devote as much on-screen time to it as I would like. So I'm just miter cutting the corners. So how I miter cut is I go in towards the corner. Once I get to my point of my corner, I rotate it so that it kind of angles both directions. That's how I do a miter cut. You'll see some people go like straight across. That's okay too. I will tell you, anyone who purchased a kit before 2 today, I will be shipping this afternoon. I have some other things to ship out, so I can ship them as early as today. Some of you already ordered and should have gotten your kits or should be getting your kits very soon. So I take a spoon. This was something that was asked yesterday over at the Vintage Daisy about this glue and it like poking through and kind of staining your fabric. If you spread it versus doing the zip, if I would just put it over on the zzz, okay, when I pull this over, I'm gonna have those blotches, okay, of glue, where if you spread it, and I was using my finger, like that first bee book, I used my finger, and I was pulling glue off my fingers for days. Hobby Lobby, I got the rotary cutter tool at Hobby Lobby. It's a big, long, and all you do is lean on it and press with your hand, so it's not like this. And so anyways, if I pull the fabric over on this, it's gonna seep through like this, okay? Versus spreading it, it's not gonna have that zigzag kind of thing, and it's less likely because it's not gooped up in one spot to seep through your fabric. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's how I do it. There's maybe other ways to do it. I don't know. But, oh, this is going to be so pretty, you guys. Oi! I'm so excited for this book. So, yeah, that's how I do it. Like I said, there's probably other ways that you could do it. But this glue, and it does dry clear. So, I mean, it's a clear glue. But if you... if it gets onto something else, it does dry clear. So, like, I just felt it come through the fabric a little bit right there. It's going to dry clear. Hello, Miss Rita. So, I got the rotary tool at Hobby Lobby in, like, their fabric section. It's a big, long, it's long. When I do my live at the sewing machine, if you guys remind me, I'll grab it and I'll show it to you. But it's definitely, it has saved me so much time. And then when I'm cutting for the kits, Larry takes me to the school on the weekends when he has to work. And, I just set it up on the big tables at the school and I have all that room. Man, I wish I had that amount of room to do it here. Okay, so there we go, guys. That's the outside cover of our cookbook. We're making a cookbook today. All right, so this is a very thin fabric, but I'm okay. This I knew was going to happen, of seeing the lemons around the border out here. If that bothers you, well, this is not a fabric option for this. We're going to be doing other stuff, but to me it looks like a placemat, if that makes sense. T's Crafty Fox Creations is in the house. There's a fox in the messy craft corner. All right, so I'm doing the same thing. I'm just spreading my glue. You do use a lot of Fabri-Tac for this. I will just be completely honest about that. For one of these books, I used more than a half of a bottle of glue on the cover. This was a half a bottle when we started. All right, so I'm just lining this up where I want it to be, so that it's framed out there. And we're going to work straight across. Now, I don't trim anything off here until we get there, okay? Because if I trim it off now, it could, like, I'll just wait. The neutral pH adhesive I buy on Amazon, it does not have a smell, but if you're going to sew on your cover, you do not want to use anything other than this type of glue, because when it's dried, it's meant for fabric. It's meant for doing sewing and all of the other things. So you want to be really careful using any kind of glue that you're going to stick onto your sewing machine. So this one, I am not going to sew this one. We're going to do some sewing, but we're not going to sew on the cover this time. And not for any other reason than it does look like a placemat, doesn't it? And that's what I was kind of thinking. Cookbook, I can get away with it. Now, this is not an option for the inside fabric piece, because I only had a real little bit of it. But you guys, let's see if we can't get some more glue out of this before I go opening up the new bottle. Yeah, I love this one. These are the ones that I sell, that Kevin made for me. The only thing is you have to stick the lid back on the glue bottle, and that one has enough glue. Hang on, I have an air bubble. I'm just working out. So if you have an air bubble in your fabric, just push it out with the spoon. Just kind of grab it and push it, like I just did right there. Otherwise, you'll get a lump in your book. Anyways, I really love the ones that Kevin made for us. See how that's stuck? That's because the glue is seeping through. This is a really cheap fabric. I think I got it at the Dollar Tree. Hello, Ian. So, it is seeping through, but it's okay. It really is. It's fine. It's all good. So, these are $20, and if you want one, all you have to do is message me. I have smaller ones in the shop. I just didn't get the big ones in the shop yet. The small ones are $15. But I do highly recommend this one for that, because it will keep your glue to the tip. And I have stuff on it in case it does drip, but okay. And we're just going to keep working over. Just keep working it out. Just keep. And when you get over to the edge, like we're getting close to the edge, that's when you can trim it. So we're just going to trim straight up through here. I'm going to take my time. Take my time. Whoo, Jimmy Lou, that glue. See, I know lemon is going to be, it's going to be hot again this summer. Lemons are. Bees also, another big home decor thing that's going is bees. I want to do another bee book with you guys, because I loved doing that. It was so much fun. And I don't even know what I did with my lid to that glue bottle. Whoops. Okay, press this over just like so. And it does look like a placemat, you guys. All right. So there we go. There's our cover. I'm going to fold it in half and just crease it down. It's just paper in there, remember? So I don't want to leave it closed up because the glue is kind of tacky coming through there. But there's our cover. There's our cover, all nice and sweetly done and ready to go. So in your kit, you're going to get a ruffle for your cover. I'm going to show you how to make those, but if you're getting a kit, a ruffle is going to be included for on the cover of your book, and it's just going to be a piece of fabric that is lemon and coordinating with what you got. Let's also talk about other things we want to add into this book. And I definitely think I want to go ahead and put a pocket on the cover here because we're doing a cookbook style. I want to have a place to be able to put my recipe cards, right? So let's add this while there's no signature in here, and it'll give that glue a chance to dry. So I have this nice, deep, pretty lace. It is like a crocheted doily lace. One signature is all that'll go into this book. Yep. These small books that I give you the free tutorial on, that's all that I ever stick in them is one signature because otherwise it gets too, you can't fit two. It'll be too bulky. So also this is that lace that came off of that, that wedding dress, you guys. And I really think after I add the signatures, I think this is going to go around the edge of the cover, and that'll soften this up a little bit too. Okay, so let's add, I'm going to add a pocket here. And then do I want to add on the back side? Hold on. On the back side, we could do the whole belly band thing, but I'm so reluctant to do a belly band in this book because I think it's just going to take up space that like we could use for something else. And we could actually, on the back cover, tell me what you think here. On the back cover, we could do a pocket here and a pocket here. We could actually do like 2 pockets. Tell me what you think about 2 pockets. Now that I see it, I don't know. No, I'm going to make, now that it's like sitting here, it's already dry enough that it's not seeping through. So it's good. Thank you, though. That was a very good question. So let's see. We can do 2 pockets, one on the front and one on the back. Yeah, I think just 1 pocket would be good. And, you know, then we can also add a clip. Do I have any when I'm making? I don't know if I have any right at the ready. Yes, I do. We could add one of these clips to the back cover. Then, and that would also hold, you know, a recipe or a photo. See what I mean? And we could actually, you can add it right too by putting a brad right through that. And the only thing is on the opposite side. How could I do this? Let me think about that. Let's glue these down and let me think about that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add glue on 3 sides here. And then this will dry between now and the time we do the next live. Okay, so I'm just dropping that into place. Yeah, if the lace was skinnier, yeah, it would look good if the lace were skinnier. But I have different lace, and this lace is just as big too. I'm into buying the big lace now. Look at, that's just as big. All the lace I have recently bought is like bigger lace, and I was not a big lace person not that long ago. Not that long ago, I was a little lace person. These are flowers, but even that is not going to make a very big pocket. So I think one is good because one will hold recipe cards nicely here and here. Yep, paperclip with different designs, absolutely. A Brad and put Rick Rack on the back cover. Wait, by George, she's on to something. Do you know what I do have? Okay, she's on to something, you guys, and we can make this happen. I bought these for this book also. And this I got this from Temu, and there's so many mixed reviews about Temu being a Chinese company, but honestly, it doesn't take that long to get your stuff, and I don't really see what the harm is in it. Okay, let me grab my Brads. And I think we'll just go with the yellow one. What do you think? And just do a yellow one? All right, let me show you how to do this. So this is it going to be in my way a little bit? You could do a waterfall on it. Yes, I am planning to do a waterfall on one of the signatures in this book. Because of it being a recipe book, I want to have all of those options for you guys. So this one's glued down. Let's glue this one down. Then I'll show you how to add this right straight through your cover. These I get at, where do I get these at? Paper Studio. So Hobby Lobby, when Paper Studio stuff is on sale, 40% off, 50% off, buy these. I need to get some more because that's the last 3 that I have. You can also get them at like office supply stores, but they're bigger, and that's way too big for this book. I actually have this for clipping my books open when I'm working. So all you need is one of these little binder clips. You might be able to get them at like the dollar store, but I don't really know. And then a Brad. Yeah, I haven't had any problems ordering them. Apparently, like, there's a conspiracy theory about them being able to snoop and get our information and spy on us and stuff. But, you know, I think they can spy on us anyways. Listen, what are they learning about me except for I am a junk journal junkie. And I have a real problem with buying craft supplies. That's what they know about Jimmy Lou. I am not a non-threatening person. And we're not going to talk politics because we don't really need to, but you know, I'm not a political person. Okay, so there we go. Look at, now we have this. This will fit. And I have recipe cards. If you're ordering a kit, you'll get recipe cards that you can add to these, and I'll show you those when we do later. I'm using Fabri-Tac because right now I'm working with a lot of fabric. So Fabri-Tac is my go-to glue for working with that. And it's by Beacon. You can get this at Walmart, carries it, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, any craft store. I have seen it in the hardware store, no joking. It's more expensive at the hardware store, but I've seen it there. So anywhere that sells like crafting stuff, you can get the Fabri-Tac. Now, if I'm doing paper to paper or paper to fabric, you'll see me using neutral pH adhesive. And this is a glue that you can get on Amazon. Okay. So we could have also did... Nah. Okay, so this is in place. This pocket's ready to go. This pocket's ready to go. All right. So what I want to do here is find my ruler. And I'm not a whole much of a ruler measuring kind of person, but I think I just want to make sure this is square where I want it to go so that it doesn't look funny. Okay, so it's 6 inches across here from where the spine is. It's just shy of 6 inches, so I'm going to just call it, and we're going to go at 3 inches. Now, if you have a We Are Memory Keepers hole punch, good morning, Renee. Oh, that's awesome. Prayer cards that are lemon. I'll have to look for those. These here will cut right through all of this fabric and all of the fun stuff. So just line it up where you want it to go. Let me make sure that I'm up or not up too high. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, and then just punch. And I give it a little twist because it's going through all of those layers. And sometimes you might have to use your little scissors to just clip off any little extra that might be poking through. Okay. Then we're going to take our piece and our brad. We're going to poke it straight through there, you guys. Okay. It doesn't even take much to poke it. Now it's going to do this as part of the book, but that's okay. All right. And then we're just going to turn this way and just open that up. And we're going to give it a good squeeze so that it opens nice and tight. So then see, I have this that we can go straight across. This is the back side top, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to carry it straight across the whole back, so, or the whole top. This is the top of the cover, and I think it'll look really good just going straight across, and then it's going to hide that brad. Who said about hiding the brad? You get the title for this video of the best idea. This was the best idea. I would have probably figured it out to cover it with something like that. My initial thought was to cover it with, you know, a small piece of this fabric so that it didn't show through or poke through anything else. And this fabric is so busy that it would blend in. But I think I like this as a more decorative option. In fact, I might do a little of both because you can still see that there. And plus, I don't want it really poking anybody. Since I'm selling it, I don't want it like jabbing through and stabbing anyone's hand either. So let's just add some glue right over the top of it. It's just Fabri-Tac, and just cover this over like that. Yes, right? That's pretty. And then, you know, whatever else we do, you know what though? I better wait to go over the spine with this until we have the signature sewn in, okay? Because if I need to come out through this, I'll have a harder time. So I'm just going to let that kind of dry, and then we will still do this because I definitely want it to be kind of a hidden secret there. Okay? Plus, I think the flowers are really, really pretty. Okay. I left my paper in the other room because I didn't think we would get this far this quickly. Hang tight. Thank you, whoever gave the donation to the Ko-fi. Thank you so much. These videos today are free. If you would like to leave a tip, I still am having trouble getting star money, you guys. So that's why I went to using this. And you can just make a one-time donation, or you can set it up that you give a donation once a month to help continue to bring free. It's free. I do this all free. These ones are all free, and I'm spending a whole day doing something like this is just fun. Look at how cute that's going to look. And then if we do that pretty lace, I had it. What did I do with it? Here, this is that wedding dress lace, you guys. So if I do that, and then we do this around the edge of the cover, it's really going to soften that all up. In fact, I think I would do the lace first and then this. Just to kind of give you an idea of where my thought process is going with this. See? I just think that'll look really, really pretty. And then I have these amazing lemon pieces to go on the cover. Wait till you see them. And if you order a kit, you will actually get 3 of these in your kit. Let me go grab one and show them to you. They're super fun. Hold on. Hold tight, please. So if you order a kit, you're going to get the fabrics that we just used this morning. You're going to get everything you need to make that cover, with the exception of these. I don't have enough of these to put into a kit, but that would have been good. But you're getting so much. Here are the two styles of fabrics that you can get. And I don't remember which is which, but you have the bigger lemons with the navy, and then the smaller lemons with the black. And then this is the other option, which was the smaller lemons and bigger lemons with black backgrounds. So these were the two choices for a kit that you could get. So that's the only difference in the kit, is the fabric. There's a limited quantity of fabrics over there, or I mean of kits over there. So if you want one, don't wait till the end of the day. You're going to get a fork. What we're going to do with it, I'm not sure. But we're going to do something. Look at that. I'm telling you, doesn't it look like a menu or a place setting? I'm so tempted to just add that as decoration right there. I'm just saying. So if you get a kit, you'll get a fork, and you're going to get all these pieces in your kit as well. I have all these little baggies ready to go with the kits, and this is what you'll get. Okay, so these beaded pieces right here are all for dangles that we're going to make later. Okay, so this is going to be for the spine to be dangling off the fork, off the front. There's also, I added some twine that came with the lemon, the wooden. These are wooden. This is a tiny little lemon acrylic bead, and then these are, they're metals. Okay, so you'll get all of those in your kit. And again, if you just want to take the lessons today because you have all of the stuff, then go ahead. And then there's these little cocktail forks that I kind of have an idea for, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So when you see the papers I'm going to use in this, I'm really going with like that vintage look. And then you get 3 of these. Okay, now these are what I want to use to decorate my cover. At least 2 of them. I'm not sure. But they're like a plastic. They do have holes in them if you wanted to string them. I don't know why anyone would want to sit and try and figure out how to string straight through. I think that's more a choking hazard in case anyone swallows them. Yes, there is a link right here for the kits. That's for kit number 1. There are 2 kits. So when you're over there, figure out which kit that you want, if you want kit 1 or kit 2, and then the fabrics will come to you. So you get all the stuff to make the cover. Okay, not the lace. So you'll have to add your own style lace or paper. You can do pockets with paper too. But all of these things in this baggie you will get as part of your kit. Then you're going to get 6 sheets of the paper that I've been typically giving. This is the paper that you get. You'll get 6 sheets of this. You're going to get 2 sheets of the lined vintage paper that I've been using in all my stuff. I ordered a bunch of it to add to the kit, so you'll get some of that lined paper. And then you're going to get 2 sheets of mystery lemon paper that will also go into your signature. This paper is for the signatures. Okay, and we're going to be doing signature work in either the next video or the video after that. I'm not really sure. We're going to do some sewing machine work. I was going to sew on the cover, but I've decided not to do that just because. But look at how amazing this is going to be. Whoops. This is going to be so cute, you guys. I'm super excited to do it. So let me go grab my ephemera pieces, and then I'll tell you on the page after this live is over, I'll put a link for the books that I bought for ephemera, so you can see, so you can get those too if you want to do a cookbook. But you could just do this as a regular writing journal, or you can use anything that you want on the inside of this. Okay, so I bought 2 books that were like vintage style cookbook. 2 books that were vintage style cookbooks for junk journaling. Okay. So like one has this, and I thought, well, we could cut these. We could cut these, and then you have the recipe as part of it. Or you can add this as a signature. But I hate things that are sideways in a book like that. But, so now we're going to be hitting some of that red. And some of you might be going, are you serious? Yes, I am. Because this is paper that was in one of the books. But look at how pretty that is. And it will go. I've already like checked it out. It's gonna contrast it nicely. I do not have any wedding book kits, but you know, that is a great idea. Let me write that down, because that can definitely be a kit like forthcoming. We can totally do a wedding book. That would be great for the summer coming. So all of these pieces were in these 2 ephemera books, okay? So I don't know what was where, but I was liking this lady, I think, for my cover. No joke. Like, I think we're going to make like a little patch on the cover like this. This is what I'm thinking. And then put 2 of these lemons and the lace, and I think it's just going to look really pretty. And then you will know it's a cookbook or vintage style something. So that's one thing that I was thinking. But look at all this fun stuff that's all cut out here. This is all stuff that we're going to use throughout this book to create like little pockets, little tuck spots. This says recipes. This might be great for the front cover too. It says kitchen. These are all, look at these pies and cakes. These are all bigger ephemera pieces, you guys. But tell me this would not make a super cute tuck spot. I'm just saying. It would. There's ice cream. I mean, I'm obviously not going to use all of these in here. There's the little sunbeam girl. You know, we also have her. We can totally create on the cover this really cool cluster of these ladies. That would just be super cute. So it did come with some recipe cards. Although they're more like that paper, but still they're good to stick in to the pockets of these. Here's some tags, a label. Here's more of those recipe cards. Again, those are going to get tucked in here. This can be part of the signature as well. So these were all pieces that came in that. Here's this. Look at small cakes and cookies. Butter cakes. Oh, sorry. Red Devil's Food. There's this one. So there was a couple of these in here. And do I think I want to put them all 3? There's 3 of them. Maybe, but maybe not. Look at this one. Picnic caramel cake. I just want to try it. It was in the ephemera packet that I bought. So the best I can do is to post a link for those onto my page. And then, I mean, what is this? This says film. This was in there though. So, I didn't even look at them when I was cutting them up. Here's Christmas biscuits. Look at this. Who remembers Chef Boyardee meatball stew? Who remembers having meatball stew? I remember my mom getting meatball stew and mixing it with pasta because we were poor. Oh, that's so awesome. Somebody made their mom one for Mother's Day. Great. Danielle, that's great. That's great. So these are all my ephemera pieces that I'm going to use to decorate throughout this book. And the next, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do some sewing. What time is it? It is 9:15. Give me like 5 minutes. So everybody go take a tinkle break. We're going to meet at the sewing machine. Give me like 5 minutes so that I can move my camera setup to the table, move my sewing machine into place. And I just want to show you some things as far as like stitching I want to show off my new sewing machine, and I want to show you how to make the ruffles, you guys. So that way you can use the ruffle on the cover or on the papers on the inside or any of those things. Also, I can show you how we can do some stitching on these. I know what I'm trying to say. We can do the stitching on some of the paper and add some trims to that as well. So give me like 5 minutes, okay? And we'll spend a little time, maybe about a half an hour, and then I have a class at 10 o'clock that I'm going to take personally. So we'll have a bigger break at 10 o'clock until noon, okay? So you guys meet me there. And I'm going to do some sewing. And then when we come back at noon, we're going to get the signatures put in. And we'll start working through putting things into the signatures, okay? So in the kit, you're also going to get 3, cardstock recipe cards. They won't be paper like these ones are paperish. They're going to be cardstock, okay? These ones I'm going to stick them in here, though, because I have them. And they have these nice little pretty florals. The ones for the actual cookbook, I'll show you those later. But this is going to be a super fun book, a great day. So join me and give me 5 minutes, okay, to get everything moved around. Chris is going to go have breakfast. You guys take a tinkle break, grab a cup of coffee, go step outside for a minute, take a deep breath, whatever it is that you want to do there, and meet me back here, okay? All right, and I will see you in a few minutes. Remember to always be kind because you never know what someone's going through, and you guys are going to love what I have planned for the rest of today, and I will see you real soon.